Good morning, Eagles, staff, and loved ones. My name is Wayne J. Beavis, and I would like to welcome you to the 101st Annual Spring Commencement Ceremonies for Lindblom Math and Science Academy. At this time, please stand for the presentation of the colors by Lindblom's JRTC Color Guard, and please remain standing as one of our graduates, Fatima Skeets, sings the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you to the Color Guard and Fatima for a wonderful national anthem. At this time, please be seated.
Good morning. I'm Assistant Principal Karen Fitzpatrick Carpenter. Welcome. I have the honor of being here, of helping to lead this class, and especially as a proud alumni of the class of, I'm going to say it, 1985. Woo-hoo! Now we will have a few of our graduates extend greetings on behalf of the class of 2021. Amir Ibrahim, who will be speaking in Arabic, Sierra Simmons, who will be speaking in Mandarin Chinese, and Jose Torres, who will be speaking in Spanish. Please welcome at this time.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. اسمي أميرة إبراهيم. المدير بيفيس ومساعدي والمدير سيدة كاربنتر وسيدة غونزاليز. الجميع مرشدين ومدرسين والموظفين لدينا في لمبلوم، أعضاء PAC و ALSC، لجميع الآخرين، إلى جميع آبائنا وأتائنا وأصدقائنا الذين جاء الكثير منهم أماكن قريبة وبعيدة. نيابة من دفاعي 2021، مرحبا بكم في حفلة تخريجنا.
大家好，我叫 Sierra Simmons， 比弗小将、副小将 Carpenter 女校和 Gonzalez 女校，辅导员们、老师们和其他的工作人员们，伦敦堡的 ALSC 和 PAC 成员，伦敦堡的校友们，我们的父母、家人和朋友，无论是远道而来，或是就在这个，谢谢你们腾出时间，与我们一起度过的这特别的一天。我代表2021届的学生，欢迎你们参加我们的毕业典礼。
Buenos días, mi nombre es José Torres. Para el director Vives y asistente directores, señora Carpenter y señora González, a todos nuestros consejeros, maestros y personal, a los miembros del ALSC y PAC de Lindblom, a todos nuestros alumnos de Lindblom, a todos nuestros padres, familiares y amigos, muchos de los cuales han viajado desde cerca y desde lejos. Gracias por tomarse el tiempo para compartir este momento especial. En nombre de la clase del 2021, bienvenidos a nuestra ceremonia de graduación.
Hello, my name is Amira Ibrahim. To Principal Vivas, Assistant Principals Mrs. Carpenter and Ms. Gonzalez. To all of our counselors, teachers, and staff. To Lindblom ALSC and PAC members. To all of our Lindblom alumni.
To all of our Lindblom alumni, to all of our parents, family, and friends, many of whom have traveled from near and far.
Thank you for taking the time to share in this special moment. On behalf of the class of 2021, welcome to our graduation ceremony.
Thank you, Amira, Sierra, and Jose. At this moment, I would ask the senior choir members to please proceed to the choral section. As we have reflections for this morning, we're going to welcome your class of 2021 salutatorian, Mario Barraza.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Amira, Sierra, and Jose. I'd first like to congratulate the class of 2021. Swoop! Welcome, class of 2021. Welcome to our teachers who have been fighting alongside us throughout such an odd school year. Staff who have been working tirelessly to plan and execute events to celebrate our class. and family and loved ones that have been supporting us since day one. I never expected a celebration like this to be possible. Next, I'd like to thank my parents for all the times they put up with me. Last minute asking for school supplies, taking me to practices, to school trips, and always being there for me. I'd also like to thank the Schuler Scholar Program. Without them, my high school experience wouldn't be the same. I'd also like to give a shout out to my friends, NOU and DFAC. Most importantly, I'd like to give a huge thanks to our teachers, and I'm sure the rest of class of 2021 can agree that they carried the school year. Your efforts and sympathy did not go by unnoticed. I'd also like to shout out a few specific teachers and counselors. Thank you to Mr. Olives, Mr. Clark, Mr. Van, Mr. Lindemann, Mr. Schmidt, Mr. Anaya, and Mrs. Gilani, and Mr. Suffin for helping me and influencing me throughout my high school year. When I first came into this school my 8th grade year, I was extremely shy and nervous. Not knowing a single person, I felt lonely. But Lindblom welcomed me with open arms. One thing we have at Lindblom that many other schools don't have is a strong and close-knit community. Although I am still a bit kept to myself, I met and created amazing friendships throughout my time at Lindblom. Class of 2021, we made it. What seemed like a long 4 years when we first stepped foot into our freshman year has been some of the best years of my life, and they all flash by in a second. We used to wake up at 6 or 7, go to school at 8, get out at 3, stay after school, go to sports, and still come home and do homework. This year, I could barely wake up at 8 a.m. to log into Google Meet. But with over $43 million raised in scholarships, a 98% graduation rate, I can confidently say we made it. We were able to make it through a year of uncertainty and learn and adapt as we went through. I am proud of all of our accomplishments and success. Go Eagles!
Thank you, Mario. I think we joined you in having trouble getting up in the morning, too. Now we will have the class of 2021 senior class president, Marcus Beeson, give remarks and speaker introduction.
All right. Yeah. How y'all doing? That's good. All right. To Principal Vivas, Assistant Principal Fitzpatrick Carpenter, Assistant Principal Gonzalez, our alumni, Miss Lovely Cheryl Burton and Kevin Banks, and all the Lindblom staff, students, family, and friends. I'm glad we didn't have to do this over Google Meets. I am proud of every student right now. Through the hard work, tiredness, stress, pandemic, long length Google Meet online classes, all of it. We are standing before you in our last hour as students, soon to become high school graduates and alumni. I've had the privilege to laugh, vent, cry, and grow with our class. And although some of y'all, not saying any names, y'all know who y'all are, knew how to tip my cup over, I still value the connections we've made no matter what path you choose for your post-secondary plans, your future success awaits. To the staff and counselors, I thank you. I appreciate you letting us run in your offices to bother you, letting us get a moment to breathe when things got hard, making sure we had secondary plans, advocating for us, and working with us last minute on things that were overdue. To the teachers, I thank you. I appreciate you pushing us when we did not feel like being pushed, and trust me, we did not feel like being pushed. Ms. Fitz, thank you for being the backbone, the right hand, the left ear, everything. It's because of you we're graduating on this field. So give a hand for Ms. Fitz. Sergeant Lawson, where you at? Hey, Sarge. Sergeant Lawson, if I can speak on behalf of most students, You have been a father figure to many classes, including ours. I have personally known you the longest since 5th grade. Your personality, spark, enthusiasm, intellect, stories, and goofiness encouraged me to attend Lindblom and has made my high school experience 30 times better. There were days where students would get to school early just to hang in the drill hall. I'm glad you are here with me as you've been able to watch my siblings enter and graduate Lindblom, to now have seen me enter Lindblom, concluding my story, graduating. That goes for you too, Mr. Clark and Ms. Salzar. Now, parents, before y'all start saying, for the 9 months I carried you, I didn't forget about you. We couldn't have done it without you. I can hear all the mm-hms loud and clear. Even when we thought or felt we could do it by ourselves, we couldn't. Thank you for preparing us, listening to us, sometimes, molding us, letting us use your cars, giving us monies to hang with our friends, making sure we were always giving our best, and most importantly, loving us. All right, Mom. You loved us no matter what and protected us from the dangers of the world. Now that the eagles are leaving the nest, it will be up to us to apply what you've taught us and for you all to let go. But know that without your support and love, we wouldn't be here right now. So students, clap it up for your parents. I want to thank everyone again for letting me serve as your class president. And now at this time, I have the honor and privilege of introducing one of our illustrious alumni, Miss Cheryl Burton, a member of the Lindblom class of 1980. Besides being an English, she is a 13-time Emmy Award-winning anchor reporter who currently anchors 2 of the #1 rated newscasts in Chicago, the ABC 7 Eyewitness News at 5 and 10 p.m. See, great things at Lindblom. Oh, man. Ms. Burton's reporting has taken her to the heart of Chicago neighborhoods across the United States and around the globe. She is dedicated to exposing injustices and bringing stories of the unprivileged to the forefront. Ms. Burton is very active in the Chicago community and gives much of her time to nonprofit groups and charities. Notably, Ms. Burton was the first alumnus to be inducted into the school's Hall of Fame of April 2007. Crazy. Ms. Burton has received many additional honors for her work. During a recent ceremony honoring Ms. Burton with the Chicago Journalists Association of 2019 Lifetime Achievement Award, she announced the establishment of the Cheryl Burton Scholarship at her alma mater, Lindblom, y'all. The scholarship will be awarded to 2 graduating seniors going to college studying journalism, media, film, or communication. I could keep going, but I want Ms. Burton to have the opportunity to speak. So on behalf of the Lindblom class of 2021, welcome, Ms. Burton.
Hello, graduates. I don't hear anybody out there. Yeah. Mr. Beeson.
Yes, ma'am.
Trying to take my job. I'm so proud. Thank you for that beautiful and wonderful introduction on this beautiful Saturday reopening weekend in the city of Chicago. We are back. And Mr. Beeson forgot to mention that I had perfect attendance for 4 years at Lindblom. I didn't miss a single day in 4 years attending Lindblom. It was called Technical High School back when I graduated in 1980. So proud. I was cheerleader captain too. Whoop, whoop. I see you 2021 graduates. I see you. Swoop. 3 times! Swoop, swoop, swoop! Swoop, swoop, swoop! All right, I know as Mr. Beeson was saying, things feel a little bit non-traditional, but we are celebrating a really special moment at Lindblom. So much pride here on this Saturday, and we know the extraordinary potential that lies with this graduating class of 2021. I know it because I was one of them in 1980. And we know that eagles fly high in the universe, and your future is filled with unlimited possibilities. You are visionaries. I want to remind you that the universe is waiting for your talents. You are resilient in this pandemic. You have been impressive. Your voice, your ideas, very powerful. You have been a force, and you have already made your mark on society. Just think of all the commitment, the devotion that got you here today. I am looking at a group of graduates that I know will be game changers, history makers, and whose names will no doubt be right in the history books. Okay, I know that's right. Thank you. Is that my young girlfriend after my heart in high heels, in crutches? That's how we roll at Lindblom. Yes. So beautiful out there. And, you know, I know that we live in this very highly competitive world, and it's very important to build your social media, but it's more important to build great character. That has long-term advantages. So guard your reputation. You only get one. Protect it and own it. Let excellence be the only difference between you and someone else in the room. And on this journey to graduation, you have made friends, lifelong friends. Cherish them. I'm still best friends with my friends who I met in orientation during 8th grade. Friendships always are there that create these memories. You made them together in these 4 years. Always stay connected, have a listening ear, uplift those who may need a helping hand or a shoulder to lean on. And may the best of us take care of the rest of us. To the teachers, Principal Beavis, Vice Principals Gonzalez and Kirkpatrick Carpenter. I call her Karen. She has helped me out so much. And all the teachers who have been so dedicated to making sure you have been successful scholars, so much so they put sacrifice. They put your educational needs first over their families on many occasions. They were there for you when you didn't even think you could cross the finish line. They've shaped your lives in ways that the world will benefit in years to come. Please tell them thank you and show your appreciation. To all those phenomenal parents, yes. You don't get to pick your parents or your family. That extended family who has poured everything, love and nurturing into each one of these graduates that are here today. For some of them, they became your teachers in this pandemic. They made it with you, unconditionally, loving you, helping, and believing that anything is possible. So graduates, properly, regularly, thankfully, show them your gratitude all the time. Take a look at them right now and give them a salute, because they are here and you are here because they are. You've worked so hard to get to this point and to get to this moment. It has been challenge and chaos, but it will not define your greatness. Your best is yet to come, because your potential is limitless. We honor your intelligence, and I hope that while you've been sheltering in place, you've learned something about yourself. You've reflected and discovered maybe some hidden new talents, and you learned just how incredible and fabulous you really are. You will go down in history as a generation of producers, philanthropists. I've watched you, I've reported on you when your extraordinary acts of kindness, bravery, courage, grace, generosity, brilliance, and most of all, your unity. We are hashtag in this together. I've been witnessing you write poetry, singing, playing instruments from balconies on social media, dancing in your driveways, delivering meals to seniors and the most vulnerable. You will be rewarded for your gifts of goodness. Joyful deeds and gratitude can always be found in the darkest places. I'm so inspired by your creative spirit, your caring spirit, and how you're going to change the world. I can't wait to see your next. I know that your new normal will even be better, and you will live boldly and fearlessly. So take this moment to shine in all this Saturday sun and sparkle as we celebrate your academic achievements and accomplishments. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams and live the life that you imagine for yourself. Never forget, you matter. You have value. You are enough. Love yourself. Take that leap of faith. Follow your dreams and your passion. And remember, so many things can be canceled, but not hope. Because it is in that hope that your faith will get you through tomorrow. And that's where all the wonder and magic lives. We salute you, we are proud of you, and reach for the moon, because if you don't make it, you'll be among the stars, and that's not a bad place to be. Dream beyond your circumstances and your zip code, because it will ignite your passion and profoundly change your life. Continue to throw kindness around like it's confetti, and be generous. And speaking of generosity, I'd like to announce this year's Cheryl Burton Lindblom Scholarship awardees. She is a straight-A student, an aspiring videographer, after-school matters for TV and broadcast and visual arts, an instructor for after-school matters. I'm told she has an excellent memory. She's a quick learner, reporter, actress, camera operator, editor. Does she know who I'm talking about? She originally wanted to be a veterinarian, but her experience with after-school matters changed her dreams. I'd like to honor and celebrate the recipient of the Cheryl Burton Lindblom Scholarship, $5,000 to take her to the university and college of her choice. Her name is Danielle Hester! Woo! Danielle Hester, I hear she might be going to USC. She changed her mind. Wherever she's going to change the world. Thank you. Whoa! That's Kenny Bedford, everybody, our award-winning photojournalist from ABC7, capturing the moments you'll see later on ABC 7 News. There are good things happening in Chicago, and we're going to report those things. We want to remind people there are good things happening with our young people here in the city of Chicago. While some might not think that because of what they see, I'm here to tell you right now, look at these 2021 Lindblom Math and Science graduates making it happen here. And our next recipient, he was helpful in creating the Lindblom Clothing Drive, a multimedia operator in television ministries. I'm just so proud. I'm so proud of you guys. He was part of the culinary team, helping the homeless, a member of the ROTC, helping to feed hungry children, a sous chef with After School Matters, plays a little bit of volleyball. I don't know if he can spike, a performer with the Jazz Ensemble, and performer at the Chicago Jazz Festival. Please join me in congratulating Marcus Beeson, class president. Woo! I'm so proud. Oh. I hope that helps as you chase your dreams. And President Beeson, my dad went to Morehouse College, where you are attending. Him and Dr. Martin Luther King were classmates, and they were both fraternity brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity at Morehouse. So I'm expecting big things from you, okay? And I want to thank the principal, Mr. Beavis, and the assistant principals again, Gonzalez and Kirkpatrick Carpenter. It has been an honor. Last year, I had to deliver this scholarship virtually, and I was so proud and honored. And I'm emotional because I'm just grateful. I'm grateful I can give back to a school that changed my life. Yes. And the only reason I've been at Channel 7 for 29 years, 29 years anchoring the news in my hometown, is because Lindblom gave me the wings to fly, to soar, and I'm an eagle. And I want each one of you out there to take those wings, take that leap of faith, and fly to where God has your dreams waiting for you. Because blessings are abundant and abound, and they await you. I'm so proud and honored to be here. Thank you again for letting me be a part of this. And thank you, Chicago, for taking me into your homes for 29 years. I thank you. And congratulations, graduates. I can't wait to see you make me proud.
Thank you so much. I'm a little too, because again, you understand this is her very own money that she's freely giving away. So we really, really appreciate that, Cheryl. All right, at this time, we are going to have the choir, directed by our very own Wade Elkins, come to us with a selection, Lovely Day.
Hello, my name is Jay Jackson,
Hey y'all, my name is Shakayla Johnson.
and today we'll be singing
Lovely Day with performances by
Sam Witherspoon,
Taylor Davis
me.
and Fatima Skeets.
This song is dedicated to everybody who helped us this year during this pandemic.
Have a lovely day.
Hope you enjoy.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning, love, is heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be lovely day.
Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day,
A lovely day.
lovely day,
Lovely day.
When the day the Lord is ahead of me,
right, let's give another round of applause for Lindblom's Varsity Singers and Director Wade Elkins. Woo! Now at this time, we're going to bring Principal Vivas to the podium again to address and acknowledge those staff members who are leaving our nest.
Good morning once again. At this time, I'd like to take a moment to honor those who we've lost in the past year, especially our beloved friend, clerk, parent, and dedicated Eagle, Margie Davis. And Eagle, Tyrese Young. In addition to Ms. Davis and Mr. Young, to all of our loved ones lost during the pandemic, please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. And as Mr. Beeson and Ms. Burton said, they will always be with us and supporting us and loving us from afar. Thank you. At this time, I want to say my thanks to our teaching staff, all of our support staff, all of our families that have made this year possible. The last year and a half has been unprecedented. So thank you for making this possible for our Eagles. They would not be here today without your support. I'd like to thank both current and former ALSC members whose children are graduating today for their service and leadership to Lindblom. They're seated to my right over here, ALSC Chair, Mr. Anthony Smith, Mr. Lou Flowers, and Mr. Donald Davis. Thank you. Each year, we have staff who transition to their next stage in life. This year, I'd like to thank the following staff for their dedication to Lindblom, to our Eagles, and to Chicagoland for their educational support of all of Chicago's students. As I acknowledge you, please stand and wave so we can thank you. Miss Carolyn Boudreau. Ms. Boudreau served as our PBL coordinator, as well as music teacher and arts teacher, and just an amazing person. Thank you. Mr. Wade Elkins. As you saw today, an amazing choir director and instructor, and someone who created magic this year with Google Meets. I cannot imagine how difficult it is to sync up all the voices over 30 different screens at a time. So thank you, Mr. Elkins. Ms. Sasha Villagrana Frost, Mandarin teacher, PBL coordinator, and English as second language lead. Thank you, Ms. Villagrana. Mr. Linderman. Basketball coach, social science teacher, has led our varsity basketball team since its inception. Thank you. At this time, we have some special guests, family members of our retiree, Miss Liz Copper. Miss Copper's family is to my right. Stand up and wave to Miss Copper. Miss Copper, if you could join us on stage. If you've never had the honor of having Miss Copper in class, She's an amazing person, science teacher, Golden Apple winner, loves gardening, has green thumbs all the time. And most recently, our ALSC honored Ms. Copper with the naming of our greenhouse as well as our garden in her honor. Thank you for your service.
So, after 11 years at Lindblom, this is one of the amazing places to work. You guys know that I will drag you across the field. You know that education is really important. And like Ms. Burton and everyone up here said, you have taken and accepted the challenge like I have as a teacher. Thank you, good luck, and yes, I'm about to cry. So, can I do a swoop one time? Can I do a swoop 2 times? Can I do a swoop 3 times? Hey, thank you very much. Go 2021.
Thank you, Liz. I wish you and all of our departing staff the best in your coming years, regardless of the path that you take. Thank you.
Thank you. And no, Liz, there's more to come. You know we're not stopping with this. And thank you to her family. We had to sneak them in, but we didn't want to let this moment go without really recognizing you. You mean so much to us. Thank you. At this time, we're going to have another alumni come to the podium. He is one of our more recent alum, Kevin Banks of the class of 2014. And I have to say a couple of words. He was part of our very first academic center class. He stayed with us, excelled, and I don't know why he was surprised I asked him to speak. And just know, class of 21, you may be up here too at some point, so get ready. But Kevin was one that excelled when he hit our nest as a 7th grader and continue on. He's done wonderful things, and I'm gonna let him tell him for himself. Welcome to our class of 2014, Kevin Banks.
Good morning, Eagles. Can I get a swoop 1 time? Swoop. Can I get a swoop 2 times? Swoop, swoop. We'll save the 3 for the end. It is an honor and a privilege to join you this morning to celebrate a day that has felt long overdue in this COVID-19 era, graduation for the class of 2021. Before I get started with my address, can we just take a moment to thank God that we're here? There are people that did not make it to this moment. There are individuals whose families didn't make it to this moment. So parents, family members, faculty, staff, administration, if you can hear the sound of my voice, please give yourself a hand for persevering to this moment. Yes. It is no small feat that we are here together today. Second, I would like to first say thank you to Mr. Beavis, Assistant Principal Gonzalez, Assistant Principal Ms. Fitzpatrick Carpenter. She got married since I graduated. Our valedictorian, our salutatorian, our class president, and our distinguished alumni, Ms. Cheryl Burton from the class of 1980. I don't know how I can follow up behind those words. Thank you so much for being here. As Ms. Carpenter said, my name is Kevin B. Banks, Jr. I am a 2-time graduate of Lindblom, first as a part of the Academic Center class in 2010, the first Academic Center class in 2010, and a part of the high school in 2014. Following my time at Lindblom, I went on to the Milwaukee School of Engineering, where I graduated in 2018 with a degree in biomedical engineering. To say that I'm humbled to stand before you today would be an understatement. While a student at Lindblom, I was shaped into a servant leader, problem solver, critical thinker, and ultimately a man. Looking out in the audience, I am in awe because I remember sitting exactly where these students are 7 years ago, listening to an alumnus speak as I grappled with the reality of my time ending at Lindblom and the transitioning to the next phase of my life. That is what we are all gathered here to reflect and celebrate today. Each of you sitting in front of me has survived an unprecedented period in history. I commend each and every one of you for striving, remaining committed, and pushing through the challenges that COVID-19 has presented. I hope my words leave you feeling inspired, motivated, but also grateful for your time at this illustrious place and the lessons that you learned along the way. Before I go any further, Ms. Copper, could you please stand one more time? On behalf of the students, staff, faculty, administration, and myself, we would like to take a moment to recognize your dedication and commitment to Lindblom and its legacy. You have educated students for 25 years, with 11 of those being at the Eagle's Nest. I know from personal experience that you have deeply impacted the lives of each student you engaged with. We know that at some point, all things must come to an end, but today we want to let you know that we are appreciative of your sacrifice and passion for education while a faculty member at this institution. We want to wish you all the best in your future endeavors and know that you will always be an Eagle. Thank you, Ms. Copper, so much. When Assistant Principal Fitzpatrick called me and asked if I would give the alumni address, my initial reaction was shock. I thought maybe I was too young to do this. However, after saying yes, I reflected on my time at Lindblom and the trajectory of my life since. Combining my personal reflections with the state of the world in mind, there are two pieces of advice that I would like to give you students this morning. The first is to always persevere. According to dictionary.com, the definition of persevere is to persist in anything undertaken, maintain a purpose in spite of difficulty, obstacles, or discouragement, continue steadfastly. Throughout your life, you have had to persevere. Your experiences have helped you maintain a purpose in spite of difficulty, obstacles, or discouragement. That ability you have developed has made you extraordinary. Since COVID-19 began, each of you has had your ability to persevere tested. It has molded and shaped the essence of who you are in this very moment. With that said, do not forget to use the perseverance you have built in difficult times. During the first week of my freshman year of college, while taking 17 credit hours, each class covered about 2 chapters of content that first week. I remember calling home and telling my parents to come get me because I did not believe I could handle the pace and pressure of college. After a much-needed weekend intervention, my parents brought me back to the Milwaukee School of Engineering and reminded me of the perseverance that I had developed at Lindblom. For the things that I did well, I continued to do them well. For the areas that I struggled, I found individuals or resources to supplement my growth in order to turn my weaknesses into strengths. After returning to campus, I received tutors for my chemistry and biology classes and finished my first term with a 3.5 GPA. It was my time at Lindblom and the moments that I persevered that prepared me to tackle the challenges of the future. No matter the size of the obstacle, always persevere. Secondly, I believe that being open and receptive to what the future holds is critical in the next phase of your life. For the next 10 seconds, graduates, close your eyes and imagine what your future will look like. And let your mind wander and picture even the craziest of futures. Now open your eyes. The reality is, each of the futures that you saw is only possible if you allow them to happen. Right now, anything and everything you put your mind to is possible. There is nothing beyond your grasp if you are open and willing to receive it. Will there be challenges and struggles in the future? Absolutely. One example of how I was open to the future was when I was elected Region 4 chairperson for the National Society of Black Engineers, the largest student-governed organization in the world, which was founded by men that graduated from Lindblom in 1971. Was I scared to take on such a fulfilling role? Without a doubt. However, if I had not been open to the future, I would have missed out on an experience that has groomed me personally and professionally. Someone once said, if you are expecting victory and success, be prepared for a battle. There is no victory without a battle. So when you go to bed at night and wake up the next day, tell yourself that you are ready to embrace what the future holds. As long as you have breath in your body, you have an opportunity to shape your future into whatever you desire it to be. In closing, today is a special day. No matter what it cost you to get here, celebrate yourself and those that have supported you. These are the moments that you will remember for a lifetime. I am excited for what each of you will do in the future, and I am so proud that today you all will become members of the illustrious Lindblom Math and Science Academy alumni family. Be blessed, and once again, congratulations, class of 2021. You did it. Thank you.
So Kevin promises his 3 swoops are still coming, so just be on the lookout for that. So once again, Eagles, families, I just want to start by saying it is wonderful to be together finally. It has been a long year and a half since our Eagles could be a class together. And the wind agrees as well. Today we are here to celebrate you, our seniors, as you walk the stage and graduate from Lindblom. You'll be leaving the nest today, but you'll always be Eagles as you begin the next phases of your life. You'll be attending many great institutions across the country and are at the start of very enriching careers that will reflect your passions. Since you joined Lindblom, we have supported you to become compassionate leaders who understand, engage, and impact the world. During your last 4 years, you have each demonstrated your compassionate leadership in various ways, including, but not limited to, LTAs, helping your peers learn. I would push all of you to consider education as one of your future paths. We need you in the classroom. Your leadership and your iteration on the robotics team, your engagement with the community through your various civics projects, your leadership and collaboration on the athletics field, the profound works of art, and through community and cultural engagement in Inglewood, Chicago, and beyond. Through that leadership development, you've explored your individual passions. Over the next 4 years of your life, regardless of your path, pursue your passions. You'll be pushed, you'll be challenged, and you'll have opportunities you haven't even imagined. It's important, no matter what, to explore those opportunities and explore your passions. Next year, when you're walking on campus, not in a Google Meet, but when you're walking on campus and you see a sign for an activity that seems interesting or aligned with your career goals, take time and explore it, especially when there's free food involved. Your educational path should always challenge you to reevaluate yourself, your passions. During my own collegiate experience, I entered college knowing I wanted to be a teacher. But I started attending some of the business clubs. I thought, this seems interesting. But after testing the water a little, I realized I knew for sure that my passion was education. But I wouldn't have known that without that exploration. So it's important to explore all opportunities. It'll help you confirm what your passions are. It's not just what you do over the next 4 years, it's who you already are. Lindblom and your families help prepare you to be ready to make a positive impact on the world. With your passions and your talents, you are and can begin impacting your campus and the city today. It's your choice how you make that impact. And no choice is wrong as long as you're pursuing your passions. You may pursue the arts, athletics, business, education, strong push towards education, STEM, the liberal arts, or take a semester or two to figure out your passions as you pursue a career. For the past year and a half, you've experienced and been challenged by a pandemic. You are faced with illness and the lost, and yet you persisted. You stayed focused on your personal goals, your academic goals, and your passions. You're crossing the stage today because of your faith in yourself, and the love and support of family and friends. You must maintain that persistence that you have demonstrated over the last year and a half as you travel through your life. That persistence will be key to your success. As you soar from the nest today to pursue your passions, remember, all of us here in this stadium and beyond are here because we love and support you. We want you to succeed, and we're always here to support our Eagles. There are also thousands and thousands, and we have 3 on stage today, of Lindblom alumni that are ready to support you to soar as an Eagle. Again, as I end today, I challenge you to pursue your passions with persistence and always be the compassionate leaders we know you are. Swoop, swoop. At this time, Ms. Fitzpatrick will come back, but I know before we do that, there are better swoops out there. You sounded like freshmen. So let me hear it, class of 2021. Can I get a swoop one time? That's better, I hear it echoing. Can I get a swoop 2 times? I'll save the 3 to the end.
Thank you, Principal Beavis. All right, now we're moving on because I know some of you look like you're about to melt out there, and so we want to keep moving. At this time, I want to give a few introductory comments before we award the diplomas. We have, about to go away here, 4 graduates who I want to recognize who've earned straight A's during their time at Lindblom. They are designated with white robes. I would ask them to please stand when I call their name. Arturo Fonseca, your valedictorian. Mario Barraza, your salutatorian. Sierra Simmons. And Jose Torres. And from all, I have alumni parents in the stands, as well as up here. If you could wave your hands, you know how hard it is to get through Lindblom. So yes, a very good round of applause for them. Next, membership in the Lindblom Math and Science Academy chapter of the National Honor Society is offered to students who have been selected by the faculty for outstanding performance in studies and service in the school. Would all the NH members please stand? They are noted in your program with an asterisk and are wearing white stoles. We would also like to recognize the 3rd graduating class of Schuler Scholars that are designated in the program as well. Would you please stand at this time? The Schuler Scholar Program equips high-achieving students to gain access and student at highly selective colleges of their choice and beyond. They also help them to pursue scholarship opportunities. We are also representing our Lindblom Teacher Apprenticeship Program, better known as LTAP. So I would like our LTAs to stand. We have over 84 that are in the audience at this time. They are wearing blue cords. They help our teachers during the year as their right hands. Thank you. Wearing gold and maroon sashes are 4 of our AP Capstone Scholars. Olivia Bright, Jonathan Mesa, Zimmy Phillips, and Fatima Skeets. Students who complete this 2-year program can earn one of 2 different AP Capstone Awards, which are valued by colleges across the United States and the world. Normally on this past Wednesday, we would have recognized our graduates at our senior luncheon for outstanding achievement in various areas of study within our departments. I would ask, we're gonna recognize you at this time. You have an award that as I call your name, please make your way up to my right here to one of our colleagues, the staff members, and they will present you with an award. Annually, the members of each school department choose the students who best represent the vision and mission of their program. Starting off for world language, Michaela Eidelberg and Amir Henderson. For English Award, we have Diana Camacho and Michaela Johnson. For Mathematics Award, Jordan Beasley and Grace Wanquo. For the Spirit Award, Stephanie Hilario and Joel Ortega. For the Science Award, Jay Jackson and Kyle Hurd. For the Social Science Award, Daisy Valle and Kelsey Sumter. For Career and Technical Education, better known as CTE, Alonso Morales and Emma Clayson. For Physical Education Award, Anissa Calatayud and Jocelyn Finley. For the Counseling Department Award, Kyle Hurd and Dorian Moody. For Fine Arts Department, Diana Camacho and Stephanie Hilario. For the JROTC Department Award, Muiz Aminu and Rachel Johnson. For the AP Capstone Collar, Olivia Bright. For the LTA program, Asia Crum and Michaela Johnson. And last but not least, for the Protect the Nest Award, which is the one I award, is for the 2 seniors who I feel best exemplify protecting the nest during their time here, and that is Marcus Beeson and Trinity Nelson. Congratulations to all of our Eagles. Next, we have 2 Posse winners this year. Posse is a full tuition scholarship to certain group of cohort schools that will stay with them throughout that time and support them. They will receive mentoring and guidance throughout their entire college experience, which can often go beyond their bachelor's degree. Our 2 awardees this year are Kelsey Sumter and Kyle Hurd. They both will be attending the University of Michigan. We have a whole host of national, state, and local awardees, and although no one can accept all of the scholarships offered, they come as a tribute to the students and are listed in the program as graduates' academic honors. At the same time, again, we want to recognize our class for being awarded over $43 million in scholarships. Woohoo! Also noted that there are other awards that were given to the deserving seniors during the year, and they've been recognized with letters, trophies, and certificates for their participation. I would also like to recognize our class officers who worked really hard with our class sponsors, LaConda McDaniel and Antoine Williams. Class president, who you've already met, Marcus Beeson. Please stand when I call your name. He also worked at a point as a vice president. Gabriela Espinosa, class secretary. Dorian Moody, your class treasurer. Maya Banks, fundraising chair. And Amina McKinney, prom chair. Which I want to note was fantastic. For those of you who missed it, you missed a really good experience last night. Thank you. At this point, we are now going to award the diplomas. And awarding the diplomas, we know that you will applaud. We're fine with that for right now because they've worked really hard. This was a challenging year especially. And so now I want to welcome the counseling chair, Mr. Charles Clark, up here as he is going to present the class of 2021. And I would ask that the counselors come up so that we can get ready.
Good morning. Good morning. My guy. All right, will the graduates please stand? Mr. Beavis, Mrs. Fitzpatrick Carpenter, Mrs. Gonzalez, on behalf of the Lindblom Math and Science Academy Counseling Department, faculty, and staff, we present to you the candidates for a diploma from Lindblom Math and Science Academy High School. They have completed all of the requirements for graduation prescribed by Chicago Public Schools and the Illinois State Board of Education, and are entitled to receive a diploma from this institution. Graduates, take a seat.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. All right, we are ready for that time in the program. Parents and students, I want to note students will be taking 2 photos, one with the Principal Beavis and another one without their mask over to the left. Starting off, Adam Abdal Rahman. Ogechi Chiainwa Aharonwa. Christian Alaves. I know. Sorry. Soraya Allen. Keyshawn Allen. Sanaya Allen. Ariana Macedonia Almaguer. Muiz Aminu. Danae Latrice Anderson. Aaliyah Andrade. Jenny Marisa Antune. Cherie Artis. Maya Lanice Banks. Charles Berner. Telly K. Burns. Okay. Mario Barraza. Jeffrey James Bass Jr. Jordan Nicole Beasley. Marcus M. Beeson. Arturo Fonseca. Ryan Marcus Biddle. Sandy Bejoy. Kayla Antoinette Booker. Michelle Borgia. Ashley Bowen. Isaiah Devon Bowen. Zaria Chantrell Boyd. No middle. Janiyah Bradley. Kennedy Simone Louise Bradley. Kimmy Brain. Olivia Denise Bright. Janaya M. Brooks. Deshonta Brown. Deseric Deshawn Brown. Majada Rose Brown. Kenneth Allen Burnett II. Sershawn Bush. Shaman Butler. Anissa Kalatayu. Diana Camacho. Montserrat Campa. Dream Cannon. Makai A. Carr. Francia Michelle Carranza. Okay. Carla Irindira Casas Garcia. Yesenia Cedeno. Jessica Madeline Chavez. Catherine Chavez. Michelle Cisneros. Makaya Khalees Cobb. McKenna Marche Alexis Collins. Daniel Contreras. Ari Conyers. Isabel Therese Cron. DeAndre Creighton. Jayla Marie Crowder Akers. Asia Alice Crum. You want it? Ashley Sade Crutcher. Jonathan Matthew Cruz. Philip Amiri Charles Cusick. Deshaya Diana Daniels. Taylor Malene Davis. Renaya Sherrod Dawson. Shania Lene Dawson. Alayla Skylar Dean. Robert L. Ditton II. Elijah Dixon Younger. Imani Kitura Dixon Younger. Jonathan Duvall. Raven Michelle Edwards. Diana Marie El Nassani. Jeremiah Josiah Elrod. Gabriela Espinosa. Destiny Kari Fields. Silali Figueroa. Jocelyn Roche Fleming. Joshua Rashad Fleming. Ricardo M. Flores. Kaylee Flowers. Asia L'Oreal Foster. Jakari Nunye Fox. Angelica Gamino. Christian Aaron Garcia. Jesus Garcia. Oop. Caleb E. Gardner. Luis Garibay. Essence Jade Wright. Alejandro Giron. Natalia Jeanette Gonzalez Figueroa. Jada Goodlow. Jermaine Amastar Govan. Elena Marie Grayson. Bridget Grayson. Ashley Gray. Jordan Green. Lovey Janae Griffin. Lydia Isabella Guy Corby. Jordan Kai Hanna. Sharice Imani Harris. Margaret Ramilia Harris. Raven LaFerrin Harris. Kayla Michelle Hart. Kaylin Paige Hartley. Alexis Harvey. Desire LaDonna Cheyenne Harvey. Kristen Hatch. Kyle Andrew Hurd. Chase Helm. Amir Henderson. Kaylee Henderson. Jean Jamal Harar. Daniel Hernandez. Michelle Herring. Danielle Gabrielle Hester. Stephanie Apolinar Hilario. Marcus J. Hill. Tashara Hobson. Raven R. Holman. India Hope. Nia Elise Howard. William Howard III. Kenyon Hunter Jr. Monserrat Urisi Hurtado.
Amira Abiola Ibrahim. Michaela Morosi Eidelberg. Italy Jackson. Jade E. Jackson. Marisol Jimenez. Jakayla Elaine Johnson. Michaela Rochelle Johnson. Rachel Danielle Johnson. Timothy Johnson IV. Trinity Jessica Chana Johnson. Erica Jones. Kayla Renee Jones. Samantha Elizabeth Jones. Kamar Devon Kelly. Tiana Eva Danae Kimmons. Kaylani Danae King. Jimmy Laura Jr. Edgar Laura Herrera. Jacory A. Lewis. And Marie Elizabeth Lawrence. Rakaya Monet Lawrence. Roxana Leal Hernandez. Jalea Lee. Angel Mambo Lachey. Taishay LaShawn Leslie. Sydney Janae Lindsay. Stephen Liu.
She said we have to try and get out by 11:10.
Christopher Lofton Jr. Taishay H. Long. Elijah Looper. McKaylee Aliyah Lopez.
I could pick a song, not him.
I just
told him to put some parts
Oh,
of his speech.
oh, okay,
Not put the-
okay. Jonathan Alexander Macedo.
Diego Macias. Kevin McGee. Tyreek Mahomes. Kylie Malone. Alondra Maltos Garcia. Angel Martinez. Joshua Tyrone Matthews. Guadalupe Manzo. Rodrigo Martinez. Amina Simone McKinney. Megan Ryan McKinney. Hector Gabriel Mendoza. Andre Mojica. Dorian Yvonne Moody. Ethan Moore. Jamila Danielle Moore. And with her on the phone, Kayla Elmore. Alonso Morales. Idris Ishmael Muhammad. Sidi Safwan Kareem Nasir. Trinity K. Nelson. Terrence A.J. Newsom. Derek Deshaun Nicholson. Jasmine Nunez. Grace Chisom Wanko. Frank Ochoa. Ryan Chase Oden. Jorge L. Olea. Mia Ariel Palmer. Devon Andreas Parker Jr. Giselle Perez. Zimmy Wellington Phillips. Lizeth Pina. Stephanie Portis. Byron Lateris Prue. Brian Pugh. Mark Anthony Ramos. Julius Randall. Amari Ala Rashid. Devry Georgia Ray. Khalid Reddick. Justin Reed. Jovi Reyes. Reina Reyes Cervantes. Kayla Janae Samaya Richardson. Maria Fernanda Rico Lopez. Joshua Roberts. Marlene Robles. Tatiana Rodriguez. Kristen Lynette Rogers. Jessica Rosales. Stephen T. Ross II. Come on, we get. I'm sorry. Jalen Anthony Rule. Giselle Phoebe Salgado. Brenda Salinas. Axel Sanchez. Jesus Sanchez. Oh, okay. Hasmi Segura. Lizette Sepulveda. Roxana Servin. Ayana Simone Shelley. Kajaya N. Shelton. Toriana Siegel. Sierra Simmons. Jamila Danielle Simmons. Simmons. Jalen Sims. Noel Jewel Sims. Fatima M. Skeets. Alana Tonay Smith. Kayla Stewart. Sarah Yasmin Stewart. Kelsey Helen Sumter. Agnes Amele Tomatiku. Melissa Tapia. Brennan Michael Taylor. Carrie Kareen Taylor Jr. Philip DeMonte Taylor. Stephon Terry. Nakaya Thomas. Ayodele Thomas Carterifu. Dejanay Thrasher. Abel Xavier Torres. Jose Torres. Shamaya Janice Trapp. Shamira Jaree Truman. DeVille Turner. I'm sorry, DeVille Turner. Jemiah Tylon. Daisy Jasmine Valle. Victoria Verdon. Guadalupe Villaseñor. Bryn Walker. Robert Sean Walker. Anaya Sanaa Walls. Kendall J. West. Ramel L. Earl Wetzel. Adesha Nicole Williams. Elijah Holland Williams. Janiyah Williams. Joshua Williams. Malachi Royal Williams. Kyla Willis. Kiva Latrice Wilson. Breon Winters. Samuel Lamar Witherspoon. Akia Lachey Woodall. Danilo Ricel Jr. Sorry about that. Something happened. Danilo Deshaun Ricel Jr. Malachi Woolfolk. Tamia Eve Ranowski. And last but not least, Niobe Demaya Young. Thank you. At this time, we're going to go right into our class valedictorian, Arturo Fonseca.
Thank you, thank you. Good morning, teachers, or afternoon. I don't know what time it is anymore. Good afternoon, teachers, parents, and most importantly, the class of 2021. It is a blessing for us to be reunited today. Thank you to Principal Vivas, Ms. Carpenter, and other admin who came through to celebrate us the right way. Thank you to the alumni, Ms. Cheryl Burton and Kevin Banks for your support. Firstly, I would like to draw our attention to our teachers. They have made such tremendous sacrifices for us these past 4 years. They deserve a round of applause. I would not be standing here without their support. Try naming another school that has Arabic or Chinese Culture Day. One where you see teachers dancing in pep rallies and absolutely killing it. One that has such a unique set of students. You'll soon find that you can't name another school. Although valedictorian speeches are supposed to encompass positive moments, to leave out all of the negative experiences will be an extremely inaccurate depiction of our time at Lindblom. We students have seen it all. During these times, we have seen leaders rise. It is said that we have more power at our fingertips than generations before us ever had. I'm glad that we are taking advantage of this. These experiences, COVID, the strikes, and the protests, while negative, have served to teach us important life lessons. Firstly, friends are everything. Loneliness hurt more than we thought. Moving on, most of us won't keep the same friends that we have now, but that's okay. As we move on to college or work, you'll make a lot more. So go out and initiate new conversations. You never know, maybe one day they'll bail you out or give you money when you need it. Secondly, time moves very fast when your life starts to repeat itself. It's crazy to think that virtual learning was 1/3 of our high school career. But it also makes sense. We were doing the same thing every day, waking up at 8 a.m., joining the same class, and seeing the same people in our house. The only way to slow down time is if you start to learn and experience new things, like when we were kids. So go on and learn how to play the guitar, how to speak a new language, go and travel the world. Make the most out of every day, hour, and minute. Third, I learned that the unexpected happens. Things will take control of your life. You just need to learn how to take the control back. This year was a storm, but as we know what comes after, a rainbow. Here, our history guides our future. So take what this storm has taught you and apply it to wherever you're going next. Today is the beginning of your journey. So go out there and discover the other 97% of the ocean, go and fix the climate change crisis, and go fight for racial and gender equality. It's all up to us now. Thank you and congratulations to the 2021 class.
our class sponsors come to the podium. There was supposed to be a song. We have videotaped it, so unfortunately we're going to have to show that at a later time. Would the class sponsors and advisory teachers please stand?
Hi, I'm Antoine Williams, senior class sponsor. Right beside me is my partner, Miss McDaniels. Okay, real quick, students, before you rise, do me a favor, lift your feet up off the ground and rise up, please. Lift your feet up, pick them up. Now rise, stand up. The reason why I had you do that is because every day that you get out the bed and your feet touch that ground, there's nothing in the world can stop you from surviving but you. Graduates, repeat after me. Good, better, best. Never let it rest until my good is better and my better is best. Graduates, you may now turn your tassels right to left.
So we promised you 3 swoops. Before we leave, Mr. Beeson is going to lead those 3 swoops. Just come over and use this one.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna need y'all to turn up. It's our last day as students, and now we alumni, all right? Yes, sir, yes, sir. All right, hold on. Hey, y'all, Lindblom, swoop for me one time. I don't think I heard that. Let me do it again. Swoop for me one time. Yes, sir, swoop for me 2 times. Swoop to the left. Oh, yeah, y'all smooth. Smooth to the right. Take it back, y'all. Swoop, yeah. Swoop one time. Swoop 2 times. One time. 2 times. Now, when I hit this 3rd one, y'all keep it going. Don't stop at the first one. You ready? Swoop 3 times. Swoop, swoop, swoop. Hey, swoop, swoop, swoop. Hey, swoop, swoop, swoop. Hey, there we go.
Thank you, Miss 2021. Congratulations, graduates. You now join the ranks of Lindblom Math and Science Academy graduates and alumni. Know that you will always be part of the Lindblom community, and all of us will be honored through your success and happiness in the years ahead. Go Eagles! Parents, family, the graduates will proceed through the tunnel to pick up their diplomas. They'll meet you back at gate O or 0. Will the faculty please begin the recessional? Congratulations, 2021.
My mama called, see you on TV. Sunset done changed ever since we was on. I dreamed it.